Okay, moving on, and I say moving on, but welcome back to what is going to be episode 3 of Lego Harry Potter, the collection. Last time, we dealt with the troll in the dungeon, and if we were going by the book, we fully befriended Hermione. Alright, let's get rid of those gargoyles. Actually, not really, I wanted to bring out the banner. Alright. Yeah, there's those shiny things. There's a flower, the hair piece, and an apple. We'll get into what that'll do later. But there you are. The one thing that it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. You will hear the students in peril screaming. Anytime there is one in that general vicinity, because it'll just be screaming, and if you are playing on a controller, you'll actually also scream through the speaker on the controller. So, in an effort to silence the student and save him, I went out of my way and saved him when I didn't need to. Moving forward, we're moving on to, I guess, our next... Yeah, this will be our next class, in which we are going to learn the Light-Bearing Charm, Lumos. I always love the dumb things they do with these games. Yeah! Go, Ron, go! Hermione the Buzzkill. Ah, well. There's always one in every friend group. Alright. And now, so we know how to use it, he has scattered the star all over and tells us we need to use the light to build the star. Go figure. Okay. Lumos, as I mentioned, is the light-bringing charm. It'll give you a light at the tip of your wand. The downside is it will always shut off if you pick something up while using it. Thankfully, however, the other two in this situation will always have their light on. Oh hey, a locked door. We can't do anything with that yet. Yet. There will be something we can get for it later. Anyway, get up the stairs, you fool. Alright. So yeah, now time to rebuild the staircase. Not really rebuild, I'm building this staircase. Nope. I know it's one of those things, as long as I build it enough to get up there, it's fine. The problem is I have the picture in front of me, and it's one of those things, if I don't do it the way that's done, it doesn't necessarily bother me, but it's just gonna not look right. So now that it's done properly, we'll say, we can take care of that. Okay. Here's our third piece. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get the fourth. I'm just gonna get all three of them out. Now, if I remember right, no, because that's how these Lego games work, now that I'm thinking about it, you can't hold something and change characters at the same time. So I can't use Harry, pick up one, change to Hermione, pick up the second, and then change to Ron, pick up the third, and all jump down there and drop the remaining 3 pieces off. Instead, I have to do it the long way, which is just bring them all down. See, this is where, if you're playing this game with a younger sibling, it's a little bit better, because in theory, you both grab one of them, you finish it, and then one of you just goes up and gets the third one, while the other one goes and collects all the money. That's kind of what my brother and I would do when we would play this game together. I think I was the one who would grab everything, he was the money hoarder. Alright. We can get this out of the way now. And... did I not? Okay, yes. Don't gotta go... okay, so... up, yep. That's where I gotta go. My bad, bro. I did not mean to do that to you. Alright. That's the one thing that was difficult, is Nearly Headless Nick didn't necessarily activate himself, so I had no idea where I was going. Welcome to Potions class. We have 3 ingredients. All potions in this game require 3 ingredients, a lot less complicated than the actual book and or movie, in which there are there's multiple ingredients you will have to use. These 3 ingredients, however, grant us strength. in which we are allowed to pull the rip chains without having Hagrid or other characters who are considered very strong. Now that's a positive note. So this will help us in a couple of levels before we're able to access free play and get access to Hagrid through the free play system. Alright, here we go. Where is it all? Okay, time to do some chemistry. Kaboom! That didn't do anything. Alright. Snape, I don't know why you got a skeleton in your closet, but I'm gonna knock it out. Well, then again, we all have skeletons in our closet. So they say, so they say. Alright. So yeah, requires a bone, a flower of some kind, and basically a tooth. Kind of, I guess, what that's supposed to represent. I don't know, I never really figured that out. Anyway, so we have the bone. So now we can get whatever this is, and I'm gonna set this up to get the third ingredient right now. Don't you piss at me. Alright, where is it? There it is. A plunk. And, okay. Bring out Scabbers. There he is. Alright. And, hey! Hit the medicine ball. There we go. Alright, guess we'll do it as Hermione. Oh, right, you gotta hit circle to... Yeah. Get rid of Scabbers from that way. Anyway. Build the potion. Drink up. And then, with this particular potion, you're able to pull the ripcord. Like so. Huzzah! Strength potion is now available to be used outside of the classroom. And I can now leave. That sounds like something Snape would do in all honesty. Yup, you can't leave until you, well, until you complete the task, you're not allowed to leave. Alright. Do any of these give me anything? I know there's one particular moment where I'll get something if I do something with the bottles, but I say this like you can't explore it later. Nope, that's not it. Maybe some more money. Hey! Money. We all like money, don't we? Yeah, alright. Moving on. Alright. Nick, where are we going next? After I collect all this money. Ooh, yay! I can draw this thing now. Mostly because I can finally get here. Here's the witch. Yep, literally just drew a witch. That barrel, we can't do anything with the barrel, that chest. As you saw it struck, we can't do anything with that yet. That won't come into play until, I believe, year 3 with there's a specific spell that you learn in year 3 that helps deal with those. I'm not even gonna go if you know, you know. I will just say, a lot of the stuff can be a little bit ridiculous if it's a repeat playthrough and you already know where everything is. It's like, I already know how to do it, but I can't do it yet because you won't give me the spell. And oh my goodness, why can I not get this landing? There we go. Come on. Feed the lion some chicken, why not? But one of the many passages in Hogwarts. I don't know if that's an actual passage, but it was one for the game, so it is here now. Where am I going again? Oh, herbology. That's right. Yeah, sometimes I've played this game too much. I don't even know the full route. I just know I'm going to herbology. Will you quit picking on him? I missed. Seriously? I forgot that's how it is. Some of these kids just don't defend themselves as a student in peril. So it's literally punch the, or hit the guy with the spell that's tormenting him, and you save him. Hooray, herbology! I hate the fact that I knew I was going to herbology right after. Alright, so we just learned Lumos, technically. Now on to Lumos Solime. Translated, they didn't know how to give you Lumos Solime. I guess, I don't know what they did, how they did it, but they gave you Lumos, and then 5 minutes later they gave you Lumos Solime. My honest thought is they needed a way to differentiate the fact that they were two different spells. And if you aren't aware, Lumos Soleum is basically just a more powerful Lumos. It's more designed to get rid of the Devil Snare that's currently making its way around the classroom and is about to kidnap Ron. Hooray! Kidnapping! Alright, that's not supposed to happen. He is not supposed to be running. There you go. Ah, the AI sometimes. Oh, hey, there's Neville. Yep. Yeah, Neville's that quirky kid right there that I just blinded. Alright. Can you move so I can get rid of this thing? Alright, never mind. We'll do it the hard way. Still gonna hit him, though. Probably. 1, 2... Oh, right, you only get 3 shots, and somehow it didn't. Alright, that takes care of those. I was only getting rid of those because if you don't, honest to goodness, it does kind of become an issue where your character will just get caught by them. Really? I didn't intend to hit you. Yeah, that's another thing. If you hit the teacher, they will, reciprocate. Not reciprocate. They will retaliate. That's the word I was looking for. In this case, I got frozen. I got hit with Glacius and turned into a block of ice. Alright. What do I need to do here? Okay. Clearly none of that's working. And there's gotta be something I need to write different spells. Yeah, I forgot. Wingardium Leviosa is your friend in these games. You will almost always have to use that spell for everything. It's not insane how often you rely on it, but it's literally the spell they use for everything. Okay. Outside of just the basic cast. Which is you didn't highlight anything or there's nothing, it's just the basic combat spell. Which, we're not even in spell combat yet. That doesn't come in for a while. Well, I mean, in a way you kinda use it in an upcoming level. But, yeah, no you do. Spoiler alert, when you get to the Forbidden Forest level in this game, that's kinda your first real combat challenge with spells, but even then, you're basically using the basic cast, you're not really doing anything major. You don't learn any real offensive magic until year 2 when you're supposed to learn Expelliarmus in the Dueling Club. But, may I say this like a spoiler, if you haven't seen the movies or read the books yet, chances are at this point you probably won't. Or, you've seen it so much you just want to hear me rant about it and tell dumb stories. I don't know why. Anywho, Lumos Soleum is unlocked. And it takes over Lumos. So basically, yeah. That's really the only spell that has that thing, that has that occur to it where it's just, hey, yeah, it's the same spell, but we're like changing things up a little bit. Alright. Oh yay, now I can get rid of these things again before I get kidnapped. But I'm not worried about it, because I'm not kidnapped yet. Alright. Time to learn to fly. Yeah, that is one thing about this game, is they just... It's kind of one of those things, it's the same issue with, like, the later, is it's like, yeah, you know, you had a good amount of time between your first and your second level, and then your second and third level. For this movie, it's like, yeah, here's a bunch of classes that you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn everything. And then, so it's like level 1, gap, level 2, bigger gap, level 3, 4, 5, 6. With little to nothing in between. But also at the same time it goes with the movie. Because you only saw one potion class in the first movie. You only saw one charms class in the first movie. You didn't see any herbology class, but as it was referenced in the, not really the finale of the movies, but like when, after they go through, after they deal with the 3-headed dog, spoilers again, for those who haven't seen, read, or watched any of this stuff, when they go through the room with the 3-headed dog, you get to deal with Devil's Snare again, And honestly, I think they kind of just gave you the Lumos Solim class so that way you could say, yeah, they did learn it, otherwise they wouldn't know it. I also love the condensing of like 12 scenes right now. Just Wood and McGonagall happen to be walking to observe the flying lesson and see Harry make this amazing catch. Just the fact how they condensed it. I think we found your seeker, kid. Hooray, we can now fly on a broomstick. Unlocked. So, thing about that, Harry's the only one who can fly well on a broom, which is why he's the only character worth using a broom for of the main three. Other than that, they're just gonna struggle. But, okay. Where am I going to now? Am I doing another... Okay, I don't think I'm doing another class. I think I'm actually doing the 3rd level. And, yeah, that's where it looks like, because if I remember correctly... Yeah, Fred and George, what did you do? Yep, figured. Yep, we're going to the Quidditch pitch. Okay. So, yeah. That's gonna be... Say this like I'm doing the outro right now. Now, I'm gonna get to the Quidditch pitch, but for right now, we got to destroy that wall over there. Easiest way to do that is to do this. Now, I need a strength potion. Thankfully, the game is somewhat generous. All the ingredients you need for any potion are going to be in the room that you are at. So you don't have to backtrack to any room. But, money. But it's just a matter of trying to find where they are, as they like to hide them just all over in the room. I say that as I found 2 of them by doing the same thing. They were in 2 separate bushes. On to the 3rd one, which is more than likely, if I remember correctly, in this 3rd one, once I hit the right one. Ahem. Maybe? No? Yep. Just didn't hit the right spot. Sounds about right. Okie dokie. Well, let's get this strength potion going. Presto. Drink up, Harry. And a cool thing, there's a couple of different animations. We got the same one. So, like, yeah. Because when Hermione did it, she had that same animation. It was kind of hard to see. There's another one where they'll kind of inflate the chest and do, like, 3 or 4 push-ups. Jump up and do muscle poses. But, that's about it for this. Okay, time to cross the bridge. So, yeah. Air's the only one who can fly worth the dang on the broom, which means it's the only way to get this, like, 22. Just $1,200. Money. Studs. Whatever they're called. Fix the bridge so my friends can come across. But we are going to abandon them anyway. Because I just can't finish crossing the bridge. Presto, here they are. It's gonna bother me. There we go. Ooh. Alright. There's that, and then there's this, and then there's this. This is honestly nothing. As there's a handful of them to do. There's like 3 of those things you get / have to do at some point, because here's the second one. The caveat being, I can't access the 3rd one quite yet, but my issue with that first one is, it was there. That sounds bad. Wait, can I do it all now? And here's the 3rd. Is there 4? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no, I guess I can do all 3 of them now. Great. Awesome. Alright. Let's get this. Ooh. Which one is that? Is it? Yep. Okay. There we go. Ooh, right. Let's get some flowers. We like flowers, don't we? Yeah. Everyone likes flowers. Alright. Rain across the Hogwarts lawn. And now, we'll flip them later. Because now, I don't have to cross there again. Welcome to the Quidditch pit. Alright. Yep, we are in the Quidditch pit. The game today is Gryffindor versus Slytherin, as we can see by the wonderful Gryffindor and Slytherin banners. By the way, doing this as you walk up to the tent, basically. I'm trying to come up with a fancy word for it. No, it's a tent. To the tent, the dressing room, whatever you want to call it. Dressing room, that's right. Does grant you, if you do all 4 of them, 2 characters. 1 character, and I'm a fool. Padma Patil. That's who we got. Yeah, that is one complaint I do have about this game is the character unlock. Oh, there's the fit. That's right, because they had 5 Gryffindor banners and 4 Slytherin. Katie Bell. She's one of the Gryffindor chasers. Padma Patil is one of the is a set of twins. It's Padma and Pavarti Patil. They go to the Yule Ball with Harry and Ron in the Goblet of Fire. Pavarti goes with Harry, Padma with Ron at the very last minute because they could not find dates. That's the sole reason they went with them. That is terrible to say about them, but that is literally the case. They were just there because Harry needed a dance partner because plot, and Ron didn't have one, so whatever. Alright, we're gonna get this purple one. Yeah, I'm not gonna move on to the next level yet, only on the grounds that I'd rather save the 3rd level for the next video, and just do all these stupid things right now before I jump right in. But other than that, yeah. So what am I looking at? 20? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna collect this brick. And I'll catch you in the next one when we go to Quidditch. Catch you then.